Hello everybody, it's Urban Chapster, and as you can see I'm bringing you a new video in as Total War Attila. So if you watched my audio video from yesterday, then you would have seen me have a battle in the background as I'm explaining my updates and so on and so forth. And I actually want to do a series on Total War Attila, or any Total War game, or the Total War series in general, as it is possibly one of my favourite franchises of all time. I absolutely love these games. If you're unfamiliar with these games, then let me explain what it is. It's a strategy game, so it's not very funny. I'm sure I can make it funny, as I am pretty much an idiot and I can mess up a lot, so that's always funny. But it's more of a strategy game. As you can see here, what we're looking at is an in-game battle. There's two different game scenarios within Total War. There's the campaign map and there's in-game battles. It's actually based on real history and real life, so yeah, so it would be quite good to learn a bit of history as well as you go. I have the graphics on ultra settings, so the graphics are quite beautiful as we play. So yeah, this is an in-game battle. I do want to try and do this once a week. That would ideally be generally a perfect fit in. So, backstory for this battle before it starts. As you can see, my men are ready for the battle. I am the Saxons. If you don't know much about history, then the Saxons were from northern Germany and they migrated to Britannia. That's what I did in my campaign, just because I thought, oh my god, look how beautiful them dogs are. They're my war dogs. Yeah, so we are the Saxons, and the backstory to this is, I might butcher his name now, but my general, Hengist, I think that's how you say it, has been chasing these guys called the Picts for 2 years. There he is. He's 62, looks good for his age, doesn't he? But anyway, he's one of my generals. He's been chasing the Scottish Picts around Britannia for about 2 years, as I destroyed their faction on Britannia, and I've been chasing them ever since. We finally cornered them. We finally got them after 2 years of hard chase. Hengist got them in Southern Ireland. We're now fighting in Southern Ireland. These guys here have been called the Pictish Separatists. So these guys are my allies. I'm not controlling these. These are just my backup. These guys are the separatists of the Picts who have been chasing. These disagree with the Picts and they're allies with me. These have come to help me, and the only reason I've managed to capture and corner these Pictish tribes now is because of them guys. So it's the Saxons and the Pictish Separatists versus this tribal of Picts who have been tormenting my lands for 2 years, and I could not catch them until now. As you can see, my men are eager to get this battle underway, to draw some blood for the Saxons and finally get rid of the Pictish raiders within our lands. We managed to corner them in Southern Ireland. These are my cavalry troops, so they do have a missile charge, so they can throw their spears before engaging in combat, or they have a limited amount of spears before they engage in combat. What I'm doing here is I'm sending them into the forest for an ambush position, because at this point I didn't know where they was, and I thought, right, I'll try and ambush them. I brought my men into the forest. I didn't see anything. I can't see anything. So what I'm doing is I'm dragging the horses out. This is the allies here, the spear allies. They're coming up to give me a back of the Scot. So the blue guys are the Scottish Separatists, and I'm the yellow guys, which are the Saxons. Now, I did drag them out the forest because I couldn't see them still, so the ambush was pretty pointless. As you can see over there, I've spotted them. So what my strategy is now is to bring my Saxon horse archers, what's the bloody name? I can't remember the name. You know, but my horse skirmishers, sorry, that's it. I'm bringing the horse skirmishers now over to the enemy. My idea, look at that, isn't that beautiful? My whole army are waiting. I don't need the whole army. There isn't actually many of them, but they annoyed me so much that I bought extra just in case, you know. 2 years I've been chasing these guys for. They've been living off my lands, and now it's time for them to die. The Picts won't actually die from my campaign if these die. These have just been tormenting the Britannia lands. So I pushed the Picts out a few years ago, and now I have the whole of the Britannia coast. So my idea here, I'm going to drag them out and I'm going to torment them with spears. They've got 2 lots of cavalry. They've got cavalry skirmishers, and they've actually got their general, which is cavalry swordsman, and they have some spears. I have to be careful with my horses and the spears. Spears are very effective against cavalry, so I've got to be very careful in this stage. So what I'm tending to do now, as you can see, I'm drawing the cavalry in, okay, and hopefully everything goes to plan. And I'm going to skirmish them. So I'm going to throw my spears, lure them out a little bit, just lure them out a little bit, try and pull them out of this little rut they're in. So because I can't get my troops up there, so the idea is, right, we're going to charge head on. They should stop now. As you can see, we're going to fire the skirmisher arrows. Okay, so we've fired them now. We're pulling them back as the spears are charging, so we're going to have to pull back at this point now. The rest of the army are not moving. Okay, we're firing our spears. Look at that, dropping them down. They've just absolutely been demolished by the spears. Okay, so they're sending their horse cavalry. I'm going to have to bring the other spears in. So, what I said to you before, I'm trying to draw them out and then bringing my other cavalry in to skirmish now these horse archers, which are very vulnerable from the side. I have to be careful of the spears still. Beautiful thing about this game is, as well, is that there is men and women in the army, which I think's maybe the first Total War that's ever done that, and I think it's pretty beautiful. There we go, a whole volley of spears right into them. Oh my life, they're absolutely getting destroyed. Can you see the effectiveness? You have to be careful of friendly fire though. I may have got a few of my own people there, but it is something we're willing to take. Okay, so the allies now, the Pictish Separatists, the Separatists who don't believe in the Pictish rule, they don't believe in what they've been doing in Britannia or what they've been doing to their homeland. These are loyalists, and these are on my side, and we're both fighting together to get rid of them. They're bringing their horse skirmishers in also now. They are directly going towards the spears, so it would be quite dangerous for them to keep charging. Hopefully they do pull back. Here's something going battle here. A volley of spears right there in his head. He's down. Jesus, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. There we go. They're charging. So they're pulling a full-on charge of the spears. There's one gone flying. Oh, he's getting absolutely harassed. That one is. As you can see, I haven't moved the rest of my army purely because I just think it's very unnecessary to do that. I don't want to waste any troops. So, yes, that's the battle map at the moment. They are retreating. We are actually winning. So we're doing a good job at the moment. Okay, so I was going to push my archers forward. Oh, there you go. There's a charge in there. That wasn't actually my men. That was the Pictish Separatists against the actual Picts. So there's all the blood and gore there. I've got the blood path on, which is obviously it's a DLC for the game where you can. It's a bit more gruesome, as you can see. But yes. So it looks like we're going to win this, guys, and we're finally going to get our revenge on these Picts. They've been raiding our lands. It is in Southern Ireland, so we cornered them in the sea, by the sea, and it's victory.
Praise the gods! Your victory is moments away.
And there you go. That, my friends, is a Total War Attila battle. It's not the best one. There is better ones, trust me. I just wanted to throw something out there just to show. Oh, they're running them down. Just getting the last few of them. You're going to bother my lands no more and strengthen the alliance with these Pictish Separatists. So yeah, that is a Total War Attila battle. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I enjoyed playing it. I'm going to try and do one once a week. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video. That would be subscribe to my channel and like the video. That would be tremendous. I hope you enjoyed this, guys, as I enjoyed playing it. And as you can see, we pushed them back to Southern Ireland and cut you in the throat, and he's down. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.
Lads.